Hey, what's up YouTube? This is We All Juggle Knives and Lights with a review of the Convoy C8 Clear. Now, clear just refers to the fact that it's just the bare metal. Right? Now, this has a smooth reflector. That's the lowest brightness level. This is one of the best and most advanced budget-priced lights you can get. Alright, this Convoy C8 series was developed in conjunction with help from the Budget Light Forum, okay, which is a flashlight forum with some very knowledgeable people. This flashlight is actually fully programmable. You can choose from 12 different mode cycles. You can program it yourself. Alright, there it is next to Nitecore MH20. Now these both take the same type of battery, an 18650. As you can see, this Convoy is a large light, and that has some benefits. First of all, it lets them put a wider, larger reflector on it for giving you longer range. This is an extremely durable light. You see that mark there? When I was testing this, I accidentally dropped it down the driveway hard enough to leave that mark. And yet the flashlight itself was undamaged. It still functions perfectly. Now this shot is a profile of the beam pattern on the driveway. I'm showing this demo shot first because this captures pretty much the true color of the light. In some of the other footage, especially like indoor footage, you might see a green or a yellow tint. That's just the camcorder. That's not real. This is the actual, pretty much the actual color of the light. Okay, there's no funky tint. That's just something camcorders do sometimes. Now this is all controlled by a tail switch. In the default setting, it has 5 brightness levels, which you can cycle through with half presses. Alright, and we got a strobe coming up, just to warn you. The special modes are strobe. There you go. And then it has a bike flasher mode, what they call bike flasher mode, that's that. And then it has a battery check mode, and you can also program into it an SOS mode. Okay, to install or replace the battery, you just unscrew the tail assembly. It takes an 18650 battery, and I'm using a protected through-night cell. Alright, more demonstrations, the front steps. And again, if you see like a green tint, that's just the camcorder. In real life, your eye will see a whitish clear color that's actually very good. Alright, going to cycle through those 5 brightness levels with the half presses. There you go. Now this has a very focused hotspot, as you can see. That's going to translate to longer range. Oh, strobe warning, by the way. I don't want to make you flip out unexpectedly. Yeah, like I'm making my camera flip out. So again, that's bike flasher mode and a battery check mode. Yeah, so this is a pretty good light, especially for the price. All right, we got some longer range stuff. This is from the second story window. That's where we were, the testing board. And just moving it around to different targets. All right, so look how focused that hotspot is. You know, and over distance it expands to about the size of 2 people. So it's good for spotting people, spotting animals. Speaking of spotting trespassers from far away, look how far away I am. Again, I'm in the second story window. That's across my backyard and across the neighbor's backyard. Oh man, my neighbor hates those deer. She hates them because they eat her garden and her plants. My neighbor is like almost 90. Okay. And boy, she doesn't like those deer. But yeah, if that was a trespasser, you know, you would clearly be able to see it at backyard distances. A very useful light. Okay, we are back. Okay, let's get into the programmable feature of this light. First of all, you can turn mode memory on or off. Okay. Now, if you look at the link in the text box, it will go to a product listing where you can see this diagram. This is how to navigate through the modes, and it also tells you how to get to the programming mode. That is a list of the 12 different mode cycles you can choose from. So you can turn this light into a single mode flashlight, 3 brightness levels if you want. You can change the order so it goes from brightest to least or from least to most. You can take away the special modes. You can have 2 brightness levels and strobe, which a lot of police would like. Yeah, I memean, this is so customizable. It's pretty awesome. It's basically like a Swiss Army knife where you can pick every tool, right? It's like the flashlight equivalent. Okay, so how do you program this? First, you have to half press it a large number of times. You keep half pressing it like more than 10 times until it stops lighting up. At that point, it's going to blink one more time, and then you turn it off quickly, as you'll see me do right there. Okay, after that, you turn it on again, and you will be in programming mode. What you see there, it's in programming mode. It's going to blink once, then twice, all the way up to 12 times, and then it will cycle back. Now this is genius. All you have to do to pick the 1 out of 12 choices is to turn the light off after it blinks a number of times equal to whichever number mode cycle you want to select. So if you want to select number 5, you just let it blink 5 times, you turn the light off with a full click, and boom, you'll be in that mode cycle until you program it again. That is awesome. And now if that was confusing, remember that diagram is there so you can read it at your leisure at the product link. This is truly an awesome light for the price. I believe the normal price is around $24, but there are other versions of the light that have fewer options for the modes, but which are even less expensive. So I'm going to include links to a few different versions. I think the least expensive ones are around $16, which is amazing considering you can still customize it a bit and that smooth reflector. Now the size of this light makes it perfect for a vehicle light, a light around the house, around the backyard. This will be great for people into preparedness. Now, it's a large light, so it's not the type of light that you clip inside of your pocket. But like I said, in a vehicle, around the house, the garage, the backyard, of course you can keep it in a day pack, a backpack, and at this price you can get a few of them if you need them. All right, now there are going to be some discount codes in the text box as well. They're going to be big. Yeah, so check out the links in the text description box and make sure you take advantage of the discount codes listed there too. Now those will eventually expire, so if you're watching this video like a year from now, sorry about that, but they can't keep them there forever because those are big discounts. I think they're like 20% off, which given that this is already a budget priced light, I mean that's a deal. How many other lights can you customize like this? I mean, even lights that are like over $100 don't let you program it yourself. That is a great feature. Now, this light was sent to me on request by a website that sells flashlights, banggood.com. They ship worldwide. Okay, and I contacted them because I had heard of this light, and I requested this because I knew it would be good. I read about it on the forums. I watched a lot of people's reviews that are very knowledgeable, so I knew you would want to see this. Yeah, highly recommended. I mean, with the discount, I think this is around 20. I mean, think of how many lights out there are total junk for, $19.95, and it's some zoomable just crap that, this is completely programmable, designed by flashlight experts, good range. Yeah, this is one of the most epic budget lights. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. This has been We All Juggle Knives and Lights. Stay tuned for many more budget flashlight reviews. I'm out.